of the giant, out of sight, out of mind, the blind leading the blind leading the blind, the sign of the giant, out of sight, out of mind, the blind leading the
Oh, you didn't know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Value of Wrestling. Welcome to your Saturday night main event under review podcast right here on the Value Wrestling, right here on YouTube. The big man, Mr. Z, the medium-sized man, the big time. We are here. We're going to break down Saturday night's main event. It's been a hot, crazy, windy day. But man, it's been an interesting day. If you haven't been paying attention to the social medias, I think Bobby Callahan, the metal mechanic, had a few words for the champ, the Dark Fox Illuminae today. This rivalry is getting intense. Tomorrow's match is going to be incredible. But ladies and gentlemen, we're here to discuss what happened and went down tonight. Boy, where to start? Except the nostalgic feels, the nostalgia in the feels, taking me back to being a little kid. The voice of Jesse the Body Ventura, the red, white, and blue ropes coming back, the old school padding on the turnbuckle, the old school long walkway, the narrow walkway with the old school guardrails going up and down the sides. I mean, this was streaming everything Saturday Night Main Event from back in the day. This got you in the mood from the moment they came on the TV and lined it up. The old school, new school entrance blended together, doing what they used to do. It was Saturday night's main event. It felt like I went back to 1980 something and I was a little kid again. And boy, I'm not going to complain.
No, not at all. I mean, that hit you right in the feels from the moment it started. I mean, I sat there in awe just looking at everything because it's like, it really felt like I got chills thinking about it right now. Like I felt like a little kid again. Like I'm just grabbing my snacks, sitting on the couch with my pops, get ready to watch Saturday night's main event before I have to go to bed. I mean, you couldn't get no better than this.
We get Joe Chester's story. Welcome us in before we get introduced to Jesse the Body Ventura, who makes his return after like 40 years. 40 years makes his return. The 4-0. Feather boas and all, showing how the strutting is done before others did it. I mean, Jesse the Body Ventura, one of a kind. He took a lot of his looks from another great legend. I can see his face and his name just disappeared from my head.
Oh my goodness.
Was
it Adrian Street?
No. The same guy that Hogan took it from.
Okay.
Holy
snap,
holy
man, it's right there, and I just
yes. Why do I see his face? I mean, I see everything about him. I know,
and I can't even think of it right off the top of my head. The name's not there. I know who you're talking about. The name's not there.
You got to go back to the Bruno Sammartinos, the Classy Freddie Blassie, Superstar Billy Graham. There we go. I just had to type in Hulk Hogan stolen gimmick, and it comes up Superstar Billy Graham. Yes. Reminiscent of that time. All excited, all up in the fields, getting to see Jesse the Body Ventura there, getting a rundown under the card, and all of a sudden you hear, "Let's go!" And the place goes nuts because Pat McAfee has returned for one night. Tonight, he will be back starting January 6th for Raw on Netflix. But here was Pat McAfee, who we've missed, loved. Michael Cole was happy to have his buddy Pat McAfee here. Good to hear and see Pat McAfee back. in the WWE. I know
Like I said,
somebody at the Z House was more than elated. Somebody was really up in their fields tonight when they heard, "Let's go!"
yeah, because she walks into the bedroom because we just get back from shopping. We got the TV on. I'm finishing up dinner. And then she walks into the living room and then turns her head, looks at the TV, and just pops. So, I mean,
Nothing
yeah,
wrong with
no, she's
that.
very excited that he's back.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Great to see Pat McAfee and Michael Cole working the commentating booth together. And then later in the night, we got Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, and Jesse the Body Ventura on commentary for the main event. And that was nostalgic and feelings and a world of like, what? But well worth it.
Yeah.
Our opening match was Sami
All I
Zayn
can say
versus.
is,
Go ahead.
real quick, all I could say is thank you, Triple H, Mr. Levesque, for patching up bridges to make this happen tonight because fans our age definitely felt like we were back as little kids again watching TV in the living room on a Saturday night.
We opened with the first match of Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. This started out really hot and heavy. It looked like Sami was going to dominate this match. Sami goes for a Luva kick but gets blocked. Drew hits a spine buster, sit up powerbomb, gets two. Drift lifts Sami up for a Samoan drop. Sami reverses into a sunset flip power bomb for two. Drew blocks Sami, moves in for a Glasgow kiss. Sami hits a blue thunder bomb for two, and then Drew is able to get out and hit a Claymore. I don't know why the person who wrote these notes calls it a Claiborne. It's a Claymore. Drew McIntyre getting the big 1, 2, 3. And backstage footage shows that as Drew McIntyre was leaving through the back, he said, 1 down, 4 to go.
Mm-hmm. So him and Punk aren't finished, huh? I thought we were done with that, but
Why do you assume he means Punk? Why do you assume he means Punk? Remember, he came out and said, at least he understands why Punk did it, right?
Oh, that's right.
So he went Sami, Jimmy, Jay, Roman. So he took out Jimmy, but I still think he probably went solo. So I don't know why a lot of people are saying everybody's saying he's not done with Punk, but I'm like, his speech, he said he understood why Punk did it. He kind of let Punk have a reprieve on why he helped Roman. He seemed like his energy is more focused on Jimmy J and Sami. Tonight he took out Sami, so he still got Jimmy J. He still wants a little bit of Roman, and I'm sure he went solo. I don't know why we're thinking Punk. Punk's moved on to Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, no, I get it. That's my bad, folks. But still, him wanting a piece of the rest of the OG bloodline and the head of the table of the new bloodline. I mean, I'm all for it. I would like seeing them take everybody down and then come down to Roman and not finish the job. But that's just me as a fan. That's me booking as a fan, but it is what it is.
Yes, we're going to have to see how it all plays out. We didn't go to ringside where the super heavyweight Senor Z got excited as he got to see fellow Mexican Ribe, Tino Santana, Rich Herring, and the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, all down at ringside tonight. Next up was the WWE World Women's. Go ahead.
Real quick, my mom texted me saying, "Oh, look, it's Tito Santana," and I forgot. My mom loved Tito, so I get why my mom was excited about that one.
Riba. The Women's World Championship match was up next. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. The referee for this match was wearing the ref cam, and it was none other than who I refer to deeply. And when I saw him in Smackdown many years ago with my boy when he was a little younger, and I was like teaching my boy who he was, I'm like, it's Little Nate! It's Little Nate! And I even got him the pop when I called him Little Nate, just for talking about Charles Robinson. He's out here with the classic 1987 referee t-shirts. We get Io Sky. We get Morgan in a solid match. Back and forth. This match went 9 minutes, 3 seconds. Oblivion gives Liv Morgan the big win here. As Liv Morgan and Big Mommy Cool Raquel Rodriguez are walking out. Rhea Ripley shows up and reminds Liv that she still wants the title. Solid match. Good match. I mean, served the purpose.
Yeah, no.
Io took Liv to the limits.
They brought it. Yeah, she did. Definitely took it to the limit. I mean, you even had you said you brought up Little Nate's. I mean, I popped for that. I remember going to a show in Stockton, sitting front row, and while he was putting up the steel cage, my little section chanted Little Nate's, and we got a woo. We got him to pop. So,
yes.
I mean, we got a nice woo from him. So, respect to him. It was great seeing him tonight. But Liv Morgan, is her days numbered? We don't know because she has Big Mommy Cool, meet. I don't know how this is going to play out. We're going to have to wait and see.
Anyways, from there we have the World Heavyweight Championship match. Gunther defending against Finn Balor and Damian Priest. And a solid match here. This match went 11 minutes, 9 seconds. Priest hits a razor's edge on Gunther. We see coup de grace. We see multi-finishers. In the end, Gunther powerbombs Priest on the steps and powerbombs Balor in the ring. Getting to 1, 2, 3. Gunther continues to reign and dominate as your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. This is a solid match between all three of these men. All three of these men came out of this match strong. Can't wait to see where we're going to go from here.
Yeah, off air, I texted you and said, why does it feel like I'm watching Jay White with the way Balor came out?
Yeah.
Flashy jacket, flashing his abs. It felt like Prince Devitt. It really did. To those who know who he was at one point, he felt like the rock and roller that we know. So if they were leading into a heel Balor, I'm all for it. Let him run solo or let him go with those boys. But this plays into, once again, Gunther didn't beat Priest.
Mm-hmm.
So this might continue, this might not. I mean, I enjoyed the match either way. There was at one point I thought Balor was going to pull off the upset because of what was going on.
Yes.
They had me thinking he was going to pull off the big win, and instead he got stacked up, and just that was the end of it. But
damn near close to it. We go back to Joe Tessitore and Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse putting over Liv Morgan as the great Jesse the Body Ventura always does. Next up was the match that everybody been waiting for, the crowning of the first ever Women's United States Champion. The finals of this tournament, Michin and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green coming out here reminiscent of old Zack Ryder with her face all over the top. So one-legged Zack Ryder look. Chelsea Green giving the throwback there. And this match was full of references to TNA, to Michin, as Mia Yim in TNA, and Chelsea Green and their matches that they had there fighting over titles and all the craziness. A lot of love given to TNA tonight. This match was back and forth. It was a good match for these two women. Several Rough Riders trying to take out Michin, but Michin overcomes it. Michin dives onto Piper Niven. She hits an eat defeat on Piper. She goes back in the ring to hit an eat defeat on Chelsea Green for a 2. Chelsea gets her long legs on the ring ropes before the referee counts 3. Piper gets knocked off the apron trying to interfere. This distracts Michin just long enough to allow Chelsea to flip off the top rope and hit it unprettier for the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we told you so. The whole world wanted it, and it finally came true. Chelsea Green is now etched in the book of history as she's the first ever Women's United States Champion. And who better than Chelsea Green? None better than Chelsea Green. This is the right move here. This is a perfect story. There was a huge fan base wanting to see that happen. I'm sure people are excited to finally see Chelsea Green get a moment in WWE. Michin definitely deserves one at some point, but right now it's all about Chelsea Green in this title. This is going to be something special. Giving love to her husband tonight. I mean, I'm sure he's excited wherever he is. He is now, I guess, a co-spouse of the Women's United States Champion.
Yes, he is. Will we see him at GCW with the belt? We don't know yet, but we'll find out in the near future. But yeah, no, this was perfect in every way. You had two women who have not really had a chance to shine go out there and tear the house down. I mean, Michin loved my daughter loves her, was super juiced and hoped she'd win, but I already called it and I was telling her the same thing. I was like, I would like to see her win, but Chelsea deserves it because I feel like Chelsea's done a lot more with developing herself on, in front of the camera and backstage as a talent. No one else better deserved this than her. This
No.
was her moment. This is what she deserved. I mean, all my hats off to Michin. That was a hell of a match, but man, I cheered for that. That was awesome. That was really awesome.
No, it's a solid moment. Love to see Chelsea Green win. And nothing against Michin here. It was a hard decision, but I mean, it's really, the moment was built for Chelsea Green from the beginning. When Chelsea Green was announced in this, I think the majority of people are looking for her to take it and saying that she deserved it, and definitely a moment and a time for her to shine.
Yes.
After this, we got to see some more great legends, a former Intercontinental Champion Greg the Hammer Valentine, and of course the Birdman, Birdman, Coco Beware. Yes, we're at ringside. Justin the Body Ventura comes down to join Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. We get a video package for the main event. And ladies and gentlemen, what a main event we got. Cody Rhodes came out wearing the Winged Eagle Championship belt, the one that Hulk Hogan debuted against Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3. This belt would be later retired in 1998 when the big Winged Eagle belt came out. The Winged Eagle belt was nostalgic, which got you all in the feels again. This is like, I just want to see that belt. That belt looks so much more impressive than the WWE current title. Hunter, TKO, Nick Khan, all these. Let's get the big Winged Eagle belt. Let's get rid of this WWE title. Bring me back the bring back the Winged Eagle belt. It looks so much better. So much prestige, so much heritage, so much history in that belt. Bring it back.
Because if you've seen it on the stand next to the ring, I was like, that just looked so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It looked important. That belt, to me, feels like it's more important than the belts themselves.
Exactly.
But that's just my own personal opinion because we're old school fans.
Yes.
So, but still, please, Hunter, anybody, if you're listening, because I know you guys are, bring that belt back. Give the fans what they want.
Lillian Garcia gives us the big introductions. As age was his time, it was beautiful. Owens takes some time to play some mind games, won't walk up with Cody right away, rolls out of the rings. Eventually, Cody follows him out and gets put through the announce table as Kevin Owens says hello to Randy Orton. A great moment here. Back and forth. Cody takes the Dustin uppercut while going back on offense. At one point, KO tries to do the Dusty elbow and gets what for. Eventually, Cody gets shoved into Charles Robinson, knocking him out of the ring. Owens hits a stunner. The fans count, but before he count to 5, by the time another referee comes down, he counts 2. Cody kicks out, and then Cody accidentally takes out the other referee. KO misses with a chair, and Cody hits Owens with a Cody cutter, which crossroads. He hit Cody. Cody hits his Cody cutter, and then Cody hits the crossroads onto the steel chair, and in the strangest 3 count I think I've seen in professional wrestling history. Something that we've never been seen done before. I don't even know if it's legal. I don't know if it's valid. I don't know if this is going to play in the bigger storyline, but I don't think I've ever seen a referee stand on the outside of the ring and on the apron count 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that's even legal. I don't know if the ref's supposed to be in the ring. He looked like he was trying to get in the ring, but the position of everybody just was going to slow things down, and he called this audible, I believe. I don't know. Maybe this is part of the storyline. Maybe this is going to be Kevin Owens' ability to say, "Hey, that was an illegal count. He wasn't in the ring. That don't count." Some type of story. It's going to be interesting to see. I've never seen a referee stand at ringside and on the apron go 1, 2, 3, and I will say Cody hitting him on the steel chair was okay, but the 3 count and the kind of the ending of that match was kind of like, what? It kind of took you out for a moment because you're kind of like, Charles Robinson being one of the best referees in the business. Nothing against him, but I don't understand unless this is going to play into storyline. Because I've never seen a referee, and as far as I believe, and maybe I'm just doing Mandela effects to myself, I always thought the ref had to be in the ring for the 1, 2, 3. I thought that was always the key.
Yeah.
The referee had to be in the ring to count the 1, 2, 3 officially. Is this a valid 3 count? Does anybody know? Can anybody validate this? Validate the rules? Are there any referees? Where's your boy? I know you know some referees from the independent scene. Maybe you need to reach out to them and see the validity, the valid rules of 1, 2, 3. Because I don't know if this counts.
We've had Ugly Dojo, and we've had Bishop Dorian in the chat. I mean, boys, if you guys are here, anybody, is that a legal count? That's all we want to know. Because even I'm sitting there like, was that even legal?
That was my thought. It took me out for a minute because I'm like, he counted on the apron, and it was 1, 2, 3, and I was kind of like, oh, because I thought the count something was gonna happen because I was like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, racking my brain. I don't think I've ever seen a referee stand on the outside of the ring at the apron and go 1, 2, 3. As far as I've always believed and thought that I've known, and maybe there's somebody who knows, is it legit? Is that a fair count? Is that legal? Is that in the official handbook of rules and regulations? I mean, I'm very, very confused on this one at this point in time.
I mean, we'll tell you right now, folks. We're going to SPW tomorrow. We'll talk to some referees, and we'll ask them. We'll ask the senior official. We'll ask Red Shoes. We'll ask somebody, hey, was that a legal count or not? And maybe we could get some kind of justification because we're kind of sitting here with Pete in hand at this point.
Woo! Brand new footage coming out now. Of course, a lot went down after Saturday Night's main event went off the air. I got to drop this in the chat real quick so Mr. Z can see what I'm looking at. He's going to go over and look at that. But man, things got intense after Saturday Night's main event went off the air. Cody was celebrating in the ring when he was attacked from behind by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens dropped him with a small package power driver that looked absolutely beautiful. EMTs and security rushing the ring. Nick Aldis, I believe Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce were out there to check on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was carted, put onto a stretcher and carted out. But why the referees, why the officials, why the medical personnel were checking on Cody, Kevin Owens grabbed the Wicked Eagle belt and walked out of the arena with it, walked all the way up to the entryway where he was celebrating as if he won the title. When the man behind the curtain came out and knocked the title out of KO's hands and got into it with Kevin Owens and had a shoving contest on the entranceway with Kevin Owens. Triple H getting up in the face of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens and Triple H having it out, shoving back and forth. Officials having to restrain Kevin Owens. But here's the key. Triple H walks off as Kevin Owens still has the title belt, still has the Winged Eagle belt. What does this mean? He walked off with the belt. But some intense stuff after. Why they did not play this on tonight's show and left this to the fans in attendance. Of course, it's going to get a lot of great talking points. It's going to get a lot of people talking. after the show, get people excited. But
Yeah.
KO attacked Cody after the match and walked out with the big wig needle belt.
Yeah.
What does this set up going forward?
I don't know, but I'm watching this view of that package pile driver. I mean, just beautifully done. Damn, I can't get over it. Yeah, it's very not very often you see a pile driver done beautifully, and that was done perfectly, and it sells the story of the illegal pile driver, of another wrestler hurt, and now he's walking away with the belt. What are we gonna get here at this point? I mean, are they gonna play in with this belt? Are we gonna get a ladder match with both belts up there? I don't know.
I don't know. It's going to be real interesting. I
Hey.
dropped something new in the chat for you. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
All right, so let's see right now. Okay, let me see.
And Triple H whacked that title belt out of Kevin Owens' hands. Kevin Owens immediately picked it up. I'm trying to figure it out. They didn't take the big Wingo belt back.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean,
okay, here we go.
Kevin Owens has that belt.
I don't know. I don't know. But it was nicely done. I mean,
Did you see that last image?
storytelling 101, folks. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Something that'll probably never happen in this lifetime.
Oh my goodness. No, folks. Oh my goodness. What a time to be a wrestling fan right now. I mean, we're coming off of this. We're getting up early tomorrow. I mean, the energy we're going to have going into the sleep tonight. I'm excited. Logan
What's
James,
up,
what is
James?
up, my dude?
What's up, Logan James? Welcome to the program. So great to see Jesse Devati Ventura. Even making a reference about his jacket was made out of Damien. Jake the Snake Roberts' former snake. Some great stuff there. There was a botch supposedly in the show that people were talking about on the social medias that during one of the picture-in-picture commercial breaks that you could hear Michael Cole giving instructions during that part on what to do. Very interesting. Talking to Jesse Body Ventura and Pat McAfee about what's going on. So many angles. Upon leaving Gorilla, Triple H got into a confrontation with Kevin Owens. What is Triple H doing getting in a confrontation with Kevin Owens? And they let him walk out with the title.
I don't know. I don't.
You're still hoping for Io Sky to win the Royal Rumble and challenge Rhea Ripley for the title at WrestleMania 41. I don't know. They're just definitely teasing Liv and Rhea at this point. It seems we're going to have to wait and see how that goes. I don't know if Io wins this Royal Rumble. I think there's a lot of people that we're going to have to wait and see.
Hey, we're seeing it all over the place right now. It's Chelsea Green deserves it. I mean, other than everything else, that's all I'm seeing right now.
Yes. No, it's definitely been something special. Something very special. You definitely.
I just seen this comment. Yeah, bro. We could be hopeful. We got to see what everything else plays into. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to be a part of what.
We still got a lot of months left.
we got a long ways to get to WrestleMania. And right now you got Io and Rhea both as baby faces, so I don't know if you're going to see that at
Rumble. A lot of ways to get the Rumble.
At WrestleMania. I just don't know.
Yeah.
How that's going to play out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a wait and see what it is going forward as we move forward.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just seen the video too. Someone else just sent me an angle of the you just see the belt flying in a completely
Oh
different
yeah.
direction. I'm like, he really knocked it out of his hand.
Oh, he did. But Kevin Owens instantly picked it back up, so I'm very
Uh,
confused.
yeah. Well, then who was it? A buddy of mine, uh, one of our viewers was messaging me during the show, and he was trying to figure out which Winged Eagle belt it was, if it was the original or the one after, because he said the original one, there's a couple of brackets missing in the eagle part, so that's what he was looking for.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be
I was like,
interesting.
I don't know if they brought the one from the warehouse.
I don't think they. I think it had to be a
Either
brand new
way,
one. I think it had to be a brand new one because that one would have had the WWF logo on it. And since they're not allowed to use that WWF logo and they didn't blur any of the title belt out,
yeah,
I'm
makes
assuming
total
it had
sense.
uh, WWE or the WWE logo on it. So I'm assuming it's a new one. I'd have to get a still shot. I have a picture
Totally fine.
here from Conrad Thompson, that's showing the the winged eagle. Okay, if you go to WWE shop right now, you can purchase the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes signed winged eagle title. It has the WWE logo on it, so this is a new belt. They made a brand new belt. 100%.
Okay.
They made a brand new belt, which I figured they would have to, because the old Winged Eagle belt, when you're talking about 98, would have still been under WWF. And so I'm sure. Oh, we got stuff in the back with Kevin Owens. Let's me hear. If you can hear this audio, that's great. If you can't, I'll see what we can. Oh, let me get it. There we go.
All right, tonight's obviously a huge night. It's almost perfect. I got to tell you, Nassau Coliseum, first place, Saturday night's main event happened, and now we're back. My face is plastered everywhere. I'm in the main event. And Cody Rhodes' face is also plastered everywhere because he's also in the main event. But
This was before.
There's
okay.
a way to make it better. It's all.
This was before everything.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm really trying to find a image of this belt and a solid image to verify what I believe is true. But I would believe this would have been a brand new title belt.
Yeah,
because
it's brand new. I'm looking at an image right now. It's brand new. It's got the old school version of the WWE logo on the top. So it's brand new.
yeah, no,
It looks just dead on the original, just the logo's different.
yeah, it's got the WWE logo, not the
Yeah, you
WWF
bring that
logo.
belt
It's
back
missing
really
the F.
quickly.
The F got out of there, but I mean that would be a brand new thing, which I think would probably be the smart thing for them to do.
Yes.
Because I'm sure we're probably not going to just see this belt once. I think this was a big trial to see. We're going to have to see how it plays out. And of course, right now, Kevin Owens is holding on to it. So I don't know what that means. Could possibly mean nothing, but I mean.
And then this just in posted right now. You get your brand new Chelsea shirt and a signed if you want it, a signed women's U.S. title. New gear. Awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
I might have to get that shirt. Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff coming out of the shop tonight. A lot of stuff worth possibly purchasing. But
Yes. Oh man.
it's definitely going to be a wait and see.
Oh. Geez. Adam Pearce, his reaction to Chelsea winning. I need a drink.
There you go. What else can you say about that?
I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. I can't. I'm baffled. I'm like how I feel right now. I'm ready for tomorrow to come already. Like I got that much energy. that has me amped up, ready to go.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be an early morning for y'all boys, but we're going to get ready. I am going to be sleeping a little bit into late night because I got to get all these things packed up, put together, and ready for tomorrow and get them in place so we can get loaded up and get out to SPW Hostile Holiday, the major event taking place tomorrow in Elk Grove, California at the Soccer World Indoor Arena, Elk Grove, California on Kent Street. Ladies and gentlemen, check the link in the description below. You can get to the Facebook group for SPW Supreme Pro Wrestling Action. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, it's going to be something special. Yeah, that's a new belt.
And folks,
so come out and join us. A lot of great matches. We already heard on this channel from the Dark Fox Illuminated, the SPW Heavyweight Champion. Bobby Callahan, the Metal Mechanic, felt he needed to respond, took to social media and put his response out there to let the world know what Illuminate had to say and how he felt about what Illuminate said. We can't wait to see these matches. We can't wait to see these two tied up. It's going to be great. Tomorrow's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be some great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, go get your Cody Rhodes title. Go get your Chelsea Green U.S. Women's Championship. And they already have some great gear for Saturday night's main event up on the shop too. Some great classical stuff there. So go pick out some gear. Or save all that money, come out tomorrow to SPW and pick out some great gear from SPW. And remember, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm waiting for my hoodie to come in, so I'm excited because my hoodie should be in already. I'm looking forward to get my hoodie.
The Sacramento Gaming Convention, the the Sacramento Gaming Convention took place today and will be taking place tomorrow. All being hosted and emceed by our boy AJ Kershaw. If you're up at Sacramento in the Scottish Rite Temple tomorrow, enjoy that. But when you get done with that, come on over and check out SPW. Doors open at 4:30, birth spell at 5 p.m. You're going to have time. Go early in the morning to the Scottish Rite Temple, do the gamer thing, and then come over and see some SPW action. And we'll call on our boy, hey, AJ, you should stop by on your way home. Take a little break. Come check out SPW. Come holler at your boys. We love to see you. We love to talk. We can't wait to definitely see you at Stockton Con. But hey, if you're in the area, we're in the area, you should come by SPW tomorrow in Elk Grove. So, I mean, I know it's not directly on your way home because you go back to the Bay Area. So, you know, you might be headed the opposite way on 80. But man, you know what? You can come over to Elk Grove briefly for a little bit, for a little fun. And excitement, see some great wrestling action, see some of the hot upcoming talent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Man, I'm staring at all this stuff and I'm like, my goodness. And there's a good sale going on, folks. So yeah, you want to buy your gear. If not, save that money, show up tomorrow, put that money towards something.
Definitely save up that money. Come tomorrow.
Yeah, come tomorrow, folks. It'll be worth that. It's worth the price of admission. This card is awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
WWE selling a Jesse the Body Ventura shirt again. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, dude, what era are we in? Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for being here. We thank you for joining us. We're going to see you Tuesday with your Raw post-show review, or your Raw review show. It'll be on Tuesdays. Tomorrow is SPW. We're going to go there. We're going to record all the action, put it in a pretty package, and then get that put out. Mondays, we have other things that are going to keep us busy. That's why there's a delay on your Monday Night Raw reviews. The Casetta move to Tuesdays, Wednesdays, the New Japan Rebound podcast. Thursdays, back with the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community podcast. If you're an independent wrestler, and I'm looking over there at the Ugly Dojo, if anybody's going to be at that Ugly Dojo show on Saturday, which we will be at, we'll be commentating, we'll be doing our thing that we always do. Hit us up before Thursday so we can get you on the show. Come on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Come on for an hour. Let's talk business. Let's talk about all the great stuff that's going on. Let's give you a platform to share with the audience we have. Let's build each other. Let's make independent wrestling great again.
Yes.
So
Yes.
reach out. Check the link in the description below. We have a link tree. You can reach us on Instagram, X. You can drop a message in the chat here and reach out to us. Let's get this to happen. You just saw this past Thursday with the Dark Fox Illuminae. Next Friday, we'll be back with your Smackdown post-show review. And then I think we have a quiet weekend. And next Sunday, we'll get back to another Rebound podcast where the big man, the medium-sized man come together, break down everything going on in the weekend in professional wrestling. And there's a lot going on that we're going to have to get caught up on. Toni Storm back in AEW and just announcing that she's excited to finally be All Elite. Tessa Blanchard returning to TNA.
That one was that.
Big news there. The road is building to New Japan's Wrestle Dynasty and Wrestle Kingdom. Kevin Owens shook off with the Winged Eagle belt. What does that mean? Who are the 4 men that Drew McIntyre's talking about? 1 down, 4 to go. And Kevin Owens and Triple H getting into it. Chelsea Green becoming the first ever United States Women's Champion. So much to talk about. CM Punk seeing that Saturday night main event tonight, hanging out with Greg the Hammer Valentine. Just so much stuff, and I'm sure there's going to be so much more stuff to come up on. We also need to talk about World's End. There is a new challenger for Mariah May's Women's World Championship. It is none other than Thunder Rosa. So does AEW feel like a rinse and repeat to go back to the same people every time? So lots to talk about. Julia Hart has returned.
Really quick, you say rinse and repeat, and I don't understand why that company's not that old. It's not that old, folks.
I feel like we get the same thing over and over again is all. I mean, it's like Thunder Rosa going after Mariah May for the women's title. It's like, okay, we ran out of competitors. We'll just give her another feed me a more, rinse, repeat. And they bring in the same people, and they just feed them to the women's champion.
Okay.
We will talk about Hammerstone being out due to knee injury. We'll talk more about Bronson Reed's ankle surgery and how long he may be possible. So much to talk about that, but that'll all be next Sunday, not tomorrow.
Well, yeah, we got to figure out. I got to look to see how long Tonga Loa is going to be out. He's hurt too. It's like, damn, like these guys can't catch a break.
Lots and lots to talk about. Lots of great wrestling action going down tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. If you don't, come out tomorrow. SPW, also Holiday, Elk Grove, California. Going to be the biggest event of the season. Toy Drive, bring a new unwrapped toy. And let's make some great lives. Make the holiday season great for some great kids. We're well deserving. Ladies and gentlemen, let's toast to Chelsea Green becoming the first ever women's United States champion.
Cheers. That's how we do it.
All right, ladies. We will see you on the next one.